good evening if you've just joined us. Graeme Souness and Neil Lennon building up to kick-off over on 3E until now. And we'll continue our discussion, and we talked about Mohammed Salah and the incredible goal-scoring season he is having. Is he the answer for Liverpool in terms of that predator that you've spoken about that they didn't have before?
Well, yes and no. I mean, the three of them, when you look at Firmino, Mane, Coutinho, they're all quite similar. They're small, light-footed, you know, they're quick. There's no real presence up there. When it's working, it is really working here. I mean, Salah just, his pace gets them there, and then he squares this for a tap-in. I mean, Salah, for me, has been fabulous. He surprised me. I didn't think he was going to be this good. See, he's looking to get in behind all the time because he is naturally quick, but not just being naturally quick, he sees a picture as well. Again, look, he's looking to get in the middle of the goal for a wide player. He reminds me, remember Freddie Ljungberg, who played for Arsenal? When the ball was on the opposite side, he always tried to get in either in between the centre half and the fullback or the two centre halves. He wasn't looking to win things on the far post because he didn't have the stature to win headers on the far post. This guy's the same. He's bright. He's alive to every situation. And I have to say, he really has surprised me because when you watched him at Chelsea, you know, this was a different player. I mean, he's come alive. Obviously, been around a bit now, and he's a goal scorer.
But come back to that, Neil. Is he just on a streak, you know, or is he, as we talked about in previous games, Liverpool creating chances and not scoring? You know, can we expect this run for him to continue?
I don't see why not. I mean, he's banging form. He looks a good finisher once he's in there. He's not your out-and-out winger, like Graeme says. He makes runs from outside to in. He's got that dynamic burst of pace, which Mane has on the other side. And at any level of football, that is a threat. And once they're in there, you fancy him to score. Now, he's obviously full of confidence at the minute, whether that lasts. I just worry about Liverpool in the long run, not having that. You described him as a predator earlier on. I'm not sure he's a predator. Right. I'm not sure he's a box player. He makes runs from outside to into the box, in between defenders, whereas your predators, more your penalty box type.
The other problem Liverpool had earlier in the season, Neil, was down the other end and you know, and stopping goals. And in the last 4 games, they've only conceded 1 goal. Now, the game against Sevilla at Anfield at the start of the season kind of summed up the early months of the season for them. Liverpool had 24 attempts on goal. Sevilla had 2 shots on target and scored both of them. Have they addressed those defensive woes in the last few games for you?
Well, if you look at the results, then you'd have to say they've conceded 1 and 4 goals, then you'd say, yeah. But we're talking about the calibre of the opposition. This is a totally different kettle of fish away from home in the Champions League, and they're going to get tested. But keeping clean sheets, you know, gives you confidence. I'm not a big fan of chopping and changing the goalkeeper. I don't know how that affects the back four. I don't know what you think of that, Graeme.
No,
I've never been a fan of that.
No.
But I think they will get tested tonight. There's no question of that. But there was a criticism of Liverpool that they didn't beat the run-of-the-mill teams, and they've done that now, so they have to take a lot of positives from that.